point, I will not fear the peaceful and wrathful ones, my own projections. Go forward saying these words clearly and distinctly and remembering their meaning. Do not forget them, for the essential point is to recognize with certainty that whatever appears, however terrifying, is your own projection. O child of noble family, when your body and mind separate, the Dharmatar will appear, pure and clear, yet hard to discern, luminous and brilliant, with terrifying brightness, shimmering like a mirage on a plain in spring. Do not be afraid of it. Do not be bewildered. This is the natural radiance of your own Dharmata. Therefore, recognize it. A great roar of thunder will come from within the light, the natural sound of Dharmata, like 1,000 thunderclaps simultaneously. This is the natural sound of your Dharmata, so do not be afraid or bewildered. You have what is called a mental body of unconscious tendencies. You have no physical body of flesh and blood, so whatever sounds, colors, and rays of light occur, they cannot hurt you, and you cannot die. It is enough simply to recognize them as your projections. Know this to be the Bardo state. O child of noble family, if you do not recognize them in this way as your own projections, whatever meditation practice you have done during your life, if you have not met with his teaching, the colored lights will frighten you, the sounds will bewilder you, and the rays of light will terrify you. If you do not understand this essential point of the teaching, you will not recognize the sounds, lights, and rays, and so you will wander in samsara. O child of noble family, after being unconscious for 4.5 days, you will move on. And awakening from your faint, you will wonder what has happened to you. So recognize it as the Bardo state. At that time, samsara is reversed, and everything you see appears as lights and images. The whole of space will shine with a blue light, and blessed Vairochana will appear before you from the central realm, all-pervading circle. His body is white in color. He sits on a lion throne, holding an 8-spoke wheel in his hand and embracing his consort, the queen of Vajra space. The blue light of the skanda of consciousness in its basic purity, the wisdom of the Dharmadatta, luminous, clear, sharp, and brilliant, will come towards you from the heart of Vairochana and his consort, and pierce you so that your eyes cannot bear it. At the same time, together with it, the soft white light of the gods will also come towards you and pierce you. At that time, under the influence of bad karma, you will be terrified and escape from the wisdom of the Dharmadhatu with its bright blue light. But you will feel an emotion of pleasure towards the soft white light of the gods. At that moment, do not be frightened and bewildered by the luminous, brilliant, very sharp, and clear blue light of supreme wisdom, for it is the light ray of the Buddha, which is called the wisdom of the Dharmadhatu. Be drawn to it with faith and devotion, and supplicate it, thinking it is the light ray of blessed Vairochana's compassion. I take refuge in it. It is blessed Vairochana coming to invite you to the dangerous pathway of the Bardo. It is the light ray of Vairochana's compassion. Do not take pleasure in the soft white light of the gods. Do not be attracted to it or yearn for it. If you are attracted to it, you will wander in the realm of the gods and circle among the 6 kinds of existence. It is an obstacle blocking the path of liberation, so do not look at it, but feel longing for the bright blue light, and repeat this inspiration prayer after me with intense concentration on blessed Vairochana. When through intense ignorance I wander in samsara, on the luminous light path of the Dharmadatta wisdom, may blessed Vairochana go before me, his consort, the queen of Vajra space, behind me. Help me cross the Bardo's dangerous pathway, and bring me to the perfect Buddha state. O child of noble family, listen without distraction. On the second day, a white light, the purified element of water, will shine, and at the same time the blessed Vajrasattva Akshobhya will appear before you from the eastern realm of complete joy. His body is blue in color. He holds a 5-pointed Vajra in his hand and sits on an elephant throne embracing his consort Buddha Lochana. He is accompanied by the 2 male bodhisattvas, Kshitigarbha and Maitreya, and the 2 female bodhisattvas, Lasya and Pushpa, so that 6 Buddhas' forms appear. The white light of the skanda of form in its basic purity, the mirror-like wisdom, dazzling white, luminous, and clear, will come towards you from the heart of Vajrasattva and his consort, and pierce you so that your eyes cannot bear to look at it. At the same time, together with the wisdom light, the soft smoky light of hell beings will also come towards you and pierce you. At that time, under the influence of aggression, you will be terrified and escape from the brilliant white light, but you will feel an emotion of pleasure towards the soft smoky light of the hell beings. At that moment, do not be afraid of the sharp, brilliant, luminous, and clear white light, but recognize it as wisdom. Be drawn to it with faith and longing, and supplicate it, thinking, it is the light ray of blessed Vajrasattva's compassion. I take refuge in it. It is blessed Vajrasattva coming to invite you to the terrors of the bardo. It is the light ray hook of Vajrasattva's compassion, so feel longing for it. Do not take pleasure in the soft, smoky light of the hell beings. This is the inviting path of the veils of error accumulated by your violent aggression. If you are attracted to it, you will fall down into hell and sink into the muddy swamp of unbearable suffering from which there is never any escape. It is an obstacle blocking the path of liberation, so do not look at it, but give up aggression. Do not be attracted to it. Do not yearn for it. Feel longing for the luminous, brilliant, white light and say this inspiration prayer with intense concentration on Blessed Vajrasattva. When through intense aggression I wander in samsara, on the luminous light path of the mirror-like wisdom, may Blessed Vajrasattva go before me, his consort Buddha Lochana behind me. Help me to cross the bardo's dangerous pathway and bring me to the perfect Buddha state. O child of noble family, listen without distraction. On the third day, a yellow light, purified element of earth, will shine, and at the same time, blessed Ratnasambhava will appear before you from the yellow southern realm, the glorious. His body is yellow in color. He holds a wish-fulfilling jewel in his hand and sits on a horse throne, embracing his consort Mamaki. He is accompanied by the 2 male bodhisattvas Akashagarbha and Samantabhadra, and the 2 female bodhisattvas Mala and Dupa, so that 6 Buddha forms appear out of the space of rainbow light. The yellow light of the skanda of feeling in its basic purity, the wisdom of equality, brilliant yellow, adorned with discs of light, luminous and clear, unbearable to the eyes, will come towards you from the heart of Ratnasambhava and his consort and pierce your heart so that your eyes cannot bear to look at it. At the same time, together with the wisdom light, the soft blue light of human beings will also pierce your heart. At that time, under the influence of pride, you will be terrified and escape from the sharp, clear yellow light, but you will feel an emotion of pleasure and attraction towards the soft blue light of human beings. At that moment, do not be afraid of the yellow light, luminous and clear, sharp and bright, but recognize it as wisdom. Let your mind rest in it, relaxed, in a state of non-action, and be